right, so we are here at the Dallas Card Show in Irving, and we're rekindling old relationships.
Hey guys.
Jeff, PackGeek. How you doing?
It's Jeff. Good to see you, brother.
You gonna walk the show with me today?
I am.
Yeah?
What are we buying here?
We're gonna get a Steph Curry rookie.
Steph Curry.
Can we do it?
It's a big deal. Yeah, let's do it. Dallas Card Show kind of does a, they've branded a card show that they throw all over the Metroplex. Obviously, they throw one in Allen, which is North Dallas. They throw one in Fort Worth. This is in Irving. So this is the Dallas Card Show in Irving, Texas. Promoter's name is Kyle Robertson. He's been doing this for a long time. Good local guy who has a knack for throwing a good card show.
These shows aren't small. No. Everything around here is larger than what I'm used to.
It's not. It's really big.
Including these things, man. These have gotten bigger.
Yeah, I had some donuts on the way over here. Kyle has been buying collections for a long time. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. That's what I loved about it. So I love buying the collections. I wanted to start the grading business, so that was my number one motive whenever I got out of real work.
Tell us about some crazy cards that have come through. Maybe not, if not this show, some of the other shows that cards have come through you, gone to your table, or.
And Dr. Ha he's got like a crazy Luka.
Richard Ha, yeah.
Richard,
he's great. The best Luka collection, maybe.
Oh my God! I mean, there's a guy in here in this show that has a Luka blue Beckett grade 10. So I tell Richard, I said, man, you got to go check that. He said he's got the black label already. So I mean, it's like you can't one up that, right?
Yeah, no, you cannot.
But yeah, that was Mickey Mantle rookies. We had a guy that brought in the LeBron James, exquisite. There's $1 million cards through the show.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, $200,000 cards. I know that Pokemon. Sasha brought a Pokemon for like $400,000 cash and trade at the show.
Wow!
I see people that are investing in cards all over the place. Reminds you of the '90s, right? That's the problem that everybody sees. But I tell them this isn't the '90s. There's avenues to sell besides the card shows, and that's what people don't see. It's like if you look at it, you don't have to sleep on cards now. You don't have to stand back and wait. They're going to keep on going, and so those higher end ones will continue to rise a little bit, but I think the lower end stuff will continue because that's just more collectors. And it's more of a worldwide hobby.
Love it. Thanks for your time, Kyle.
Yeah,
good to see you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, so we're here inside, man. This is a small show. Come on.
Steve, how many tables do you think are here? 200?
150?
150? Yeah.
That's my guess, yeah.
This is a nice show because it's actually manageable.
It is.
You get around, see every table in a day.
What's up? Looking for Steph rookies. Any?
Oh, I had them yesterday.
Did you?
All gone, yeah.
What'd you?
2 Bowman blue and tops.
What'd you sell the tops for? Was it graded?
The tops was an 8.5, and I traded it actually for that white 8.5.
Oh man. Your conversation with Kyle. One thing he said that he didn't put it on camera, but next show he's having a kids breakout session where they can have their own booth. They're gonna give them a free table.
I think
that's awesome.
Ignoring young collectors or young dealers, as it were, is a massive problem. And so he's giving them free space, which is amazing. I mean, if you're a 14-year-old dealer and you go walk into the biggest show in the country and have a free booth or a free table.
It's a great idea. No, my kids will come out for that, right? You see all these kids here, they're hiding in their parents' booth, they're trying to wheel and deal.
Yeah,
give them a spot.
Exactly. I love it.
You gold label guy? I mean, come on, how do you not?
That's a beautiful card.
It is. No other steps though. No steps at all. Darn.
Can I see the Kyler Murray? I'm going to be totally honest. I'm going to take this one. So, Kyler Murray, I am a huge Mahomes fan. This is going to be sacrilege. I can't afford any of the good Mahomes rookies anymore, so I'm collecting Kyler Murray. Well, do you have any idea what I know comps? No one wants to talk comps, but
whenever I priced it,
I don't know enough about that to make you an offer. But let me just look real quick. It's next day auto, and apparently they got put in product without the auto.
I loved it.
So that's pretty interesting.
No, this is the stuff I like.
Same, yeah.
You're at 13 for these. I'm assuming you'll toss in this quarter for me?
Yeah, if you buy both, I'll toss it.
12?
Meet the middle, 12.50.
Let's go. Good stuff.
All right, appreciate you.
All right. Here we go. Bringing home 2 Curry rookies. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Jason's episode of The Poll, go check out Jason's episode of The Poll. You and your son, one of the best we've done. Yeah, good stuff, man. Glad to support you. All right, so we're wrapping up the show here, Dallas Card Show, and ran into Jeremy. We've been talking, what, few weeks now.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Back and forth on Instagram. Collectors League. You're doing
Come
some fun
sometimes,
stuff?
but you shadow me sometimes. You just go.
That's right.
You just leave and don't reply. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with social.
I'm sure you're super busy.
Yeah. Well, tell me about the show. First off, you came today. You didn't come yesterday.
I didn't come yesterday. I had, it's that time of the year with Christmas events and that kind of stuff, so I had some things I had to do.
Okay.
But I made it in here today, just kind of walking around. I have a project I'm working on. I was just picking up some base, but I'm going to be taking base cards and different multiples of 10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, and I'm still kind of working through the details of it, but I'm going to create a system where you can send them in to me, and I'm going to shred like 99 of them and then give you it's a Project X is what I'm calling it right now, and then you'll get a 100X card. And then I'm going to prove that those got shredded. And what I'm trying to do is just give a reason for people to play with base, because I'm only going to do it to base. No inserts, no parallels, none of that stuff like that. It's just for, and I think I'm going to do any year, any card. So if you want to like send in like 95 tops base, and you have 100 King Griffey base ones, and you want to turn them into 100X. And then I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I thought about shredding those cards and putting in like some kind of cube to prove that they were shredded. Or filming it 24 hours a day to shredder, just tearing them up, and then turn the shredding into an NFT or something that comes with the card. I don't know. I'm still playing.
You are
through
really
that.
trying to make a lot of friends in the hobby. There are collectors in their graves right now turning, thinking, "What are you doing shredding cards?"
Well, do you know how many boxes of base that you see at people's houses?
Oh, trust me, I understand.
40,000 base cards that no one ever gets to do anything with. Well, the other thing is, instead of shredding them, I thought about stamping them with something and then turning them to packs to give to schools to give away to kids.
Cool.
But I thought it would mess with the integrity of having it 100 times X if those 99 cards still existed. So, I'd have to play through it a little bit. I've actually talked to a couple other people about it. Beckett's actually going to give me some of his cards to try it with.
Jim.
Yeah, Jim Beckett.
Okay. We just saw him out there purchasing.
Great. Yeah, he just bought
500.
Yeah, he sat through the entire time he was here. He was at the dollar boxes or 50-cent boxes.
Yeah.
And he had a goal of 500 cards, and he wasn't leaving until he was done. And he was there until he hit 500.
Yeah.
Not one more and one less.
I know he's watching. He just got on to me for buying modern cards, not sticking with vintage.
Yeah, and you are,
Are you
I know,
welcoming?
but this is not true.
I have to hang with this guy. He doesn't do vintage.
Well,
Tell me a little bit about your vibe on the pulse of the hobby. You got your.
Well, I do a lot of different things.
What are you thinking?
So-
Heading into 2023.
I think everything's fine. I think we've had some adjustment. We got a lot of people jumped in, and the flippers are jumping back out because they don't see the flip anymore. But it brought new collectors in it, and then I think with all the new companies and technologies and everyone's getting in there, it's going to make the hobby interesting. And I think Fanatic's turning around in a couple years, and I doubt they're going to wait 5 years to start making cards. They're probably going to buy some before then. They're going to start doing something beforehand. They're not going to wait until 5 years down the road.
Where do folks find you? Collectors League?
Yeah, Collectors League, at the IG or Facebook or all that.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Good running into you. Finally meet you.
Good to meet you as
All
well.
right, we'll see. Good show?
a great show.
Yeah.
I literally showed up not planning to buy anything, just trying to help you
know
find
in the back
a
of your
curry.
mind, you knew you were buying
Okay, I
something.
knew it was a possibility. Left with a couple cards, so that was fun. You got a curry rookie?
I did. I pulled
Beautiful
a card,
curry
and I
rookie.
think we underestimated this Poku here. This 3 out of 5 Poku. We already
We
had a
have
guy walk
interest
up to.
in Poku.
This is how great the hobby is. We're sitting there getting a sleeve, and the guy walks up and says, "Hey, is that Poku?" We know a guy over here that's a big Poku collector, and he connects me with him. He already
Literally
wants to buy
pulls
it.
out his phone, connects him on Instagram,
Yeah.
and
That's the new
beautiful.
hobby. That's why everyone's excited about the hobby.
This is why we stick around.
Doesn't matter how old we are, we still fit in. Well, I do at least.
I don't.
That's really good, man.
Dude, so
I thought
good
it was
to see you.
awesome. Yeah, thanks for hanging with me today.
Take care.
right.
You have a safe flight back. Bye.